I like your setup for your serve. Like the way you prepare and the position you get into at this point is really strong and it's really solid. Did you play like softball or any other kind of throwing?
I mean, to me, it's similar to a volleyball serve.
Okay,
I
there you
play
go.
volleyball.
Sure. Yeah, I can tell like you've had overhand reps, like
Yeah.
experience. This is the best part, about your service motion. The amount of turn you have with your body, the slant or the angle you have with your shoulders, the fact that your racket face starts off square, good bend in your knees. All of this is like set up really strongly. As you transition from this phase to like the stretch phase where the racket drops, this is a really strong position too. How you've started to extend at the legs, you've started to rotate forwards with the body, and the racket and your shoulder has stretched back. This is a really strong position with your racket, how the butt cap is pointing up and you're pulling the racket upwards. The biggest room for improvement that I see is, let me show you a couple of pro examples. I want you to watch the relationship between contact and his arm and his shoulder and his racket. How when he makes contact, it's right at the moment that
It's extended.
Yeah, right. So there's a bend in his elbow all the way up until contact. And then contact is like the culmination of all of that stretching and bending, fully unwinding, and it's peaking like right at the moment of contact. So that all of the energy that he's delivering from this stretch is all peaking right at the moment of contact.
Yeah.
And then everything decelerates from there. So here's where we left off with the stretch. And so I want you to watch at contact what position you're in.
Yeah.
There's contact. And now,
And I'm falling away.
as a coach, having seen thousands and thousands of tennis players, what I would assume at this point would be that, okay, so she just doesn't extend and she's just kind of like short arming it a little bit, and we got to just kind of get to a more athletic, extended position. But what's interesting about you is you hit and then you extend your arm and you get to a full locked out position afterwards, after the ball is already gone, and then you decelerate. To be honest, I've never seen anything like this so far. This is like a really strong athletic position, but you're not getting to it until after the ball is already gone. So you're hitting from kind of a scrunched, not fully extended position. And then athletically, I think you intuitively sense that like I need to get all of that energy out, but it's not happening until after the ball is gone. You're setting it in motion at the right time, but then it's almost like you're just holding and waiting with this part of it until after the hit, and then you're extending all the way. And so, in a nutshell, I think this needs to be sped up so that it fully unwinds sooner relative to this. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That sounds cool.
That's my hypothesis.
Let's see if
I haven't like
change
worked
that.
on it before, but it's very consistent throughout all your serves, and it's a fundamental enough of a thing that I feel like if we can nail it, you're going to have more racket head speed, and all of your serves are going to be stronger than what they are now compared to this like kind of scrunched up contact position. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off just like with everything else, just slowly shadowing through. I don't want you to worry about getting to like a perfect trophy pose, and don't worry about like stretching your shoulder. Let's just go through the motions a little bit just to practice the connection between your body and your arm, so that when your body gets to full extended position, we want your arm to also be in full extended position. And let's just pause at contact for right now. So yeah, exactly. Let's not even do the follow through right now. Let's just go from here to here and practice connecting the dots between this and this. Okay. Does that make sense? So real slow. Yep, good. So just feel right now what it would be like to actually link full extension of your body with full extension of your arm and your shoulder. Yep, let me show you what that looks like real quick. In addition to this being a stronger lever, I used the term lever before, what we're doing back here is we're stretching and building energy, like elastic energy here in the arm and the shoulder. So when we allow that to fully release, we're effectively lengthening the lever that we have to pull from and hit from. But in addition to that, we're also maximizing our reach and the contact point, which is huge. The higher we can make contact from, the more beneficial of an angle we have down into the box on the other side. So even if it's just 2 or 3 inches, higher, I mean, if I asked you, hey, would you like to be 2 or 3 inches like taller? That'd be nice, right? Yeah, athletically, to be able to have that extra range and that extra reach. That's basically what we're gonna give you here. Nice. Okay, so now let's seamlessly go through a full motion, including the follow through, while we connect those at the right time.
Did I get up there?
I think you did. I think you got it. Yeah, let's do a few more and then we'll check it. Yep, I think you're doing it. Here's the one you just did. All right, let's see how you're connecting this. Great. Yeah, nice job. All right, let's just do a few more of these, and then we're gonna try to actually hit a ball where you peak right at that moment. Last couple practice ones. Yep, that's looking good. All right, Susan, let's do one more practice one where you try to link everything and get everything up at the right time, and then go ahead and toss and try to copy it.
Practice one first.
Yeah, shadow first, and then a toss and a hit. Doesn't matter where the ball goes right now. Just try to peak at the right time. How do you think you did? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
All right, good. So do 2 shadows again, please. Remind yourself how you want to time it. I think you're gonna need to feel like your arms got to really speed up to catch up with your body. And now try it with the ball. Yeah, good. That's better. That's better. Yeah, nice job.
I'd be curious to see.
So
And I don't care where it went.
Good.
I know it didn't.
It doesn't make any difference right now. So here's the first one, where you felt like you were all scrunched up,
Yeah.
and I think you were.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's normal for you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm really curious about this one. Here it is, the one you just did. There you go.
A little bit better.
There's the hit. It's real close. So now we're close. See how
Yeah.
much stronger this
Yeah.
is now? Now we're actually getting fully extended with the arm and the shoulder, which means that full lever is being unwound now.
Yeah.
That's not the right analogy.
Instead of my arm being almost down before it gets to
Yep.
full extension.
So there's kind of 2 ways of looking at this athletically. One is a stretch. We're like loading and stretching the shoulder. And so now you're actually providing enough room to fully unwind that stretch. Yeah, I almost got it. Before we're done, you're gonna hit the curtain on one bounce. I'm telling you. Nice. That's it. That's it. Awesome. Well, that's super exciting. Hopefully you weren't blocking it. There's the hit. So you're actually a little bit late to
Yeah.
it, but it's real close compared to before. I mean, you basically had a 90-degree bend in your. So we can still do a little. We
Yeah.
probably got another 2 inches here.
Yeah.
But it's much closer now to the hit that you're actually peaking or like fully extending that arm and that shoulder. Awesome. Yeah, that's a nice one. Good. Obviously it wasn't a good result, but really nice job extending. Yeah, good. Good extension.
A little bit back, which made it not go as far as it.
Okay. Nope. You got it, but let's look at the difference between those last two. So curious. I want to make sure.
My contact point on when I hit it is so much lower when I do that. Feels like.
I want to make sure my eyes are getting this right too. Here's the last one. So there's contact point on your last one right there. And this is the one that you said the toss wasn't quite in the right location, but look at the difference in height on this. That's so huge. That is a massive, massive improvement. That's probably almost a foot. Just in terms of athletic benefit or advantage, that's a huge, huge upgrade. And like your serve wasn't bad on this one, but there's just so much less potential to hit a big serve from this position than there is from this position. There's so much more athletic ability from that position.
Yeah.
That's really, really huge. That jump in height.
Yeah.
And you weren't even like bent the way you were before on the lower one. It's a huge improvement.